What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I've been busy. I've been really busy. For the longest time, I bought this this stainless steel sheet all wrapped up, and I had the intention of doing like hood scoops. No, not hood scoops. Intake scoops that go at the front of my car here, right where behind the kidney grills. So, without you guys, I kind of already started a little bit. So this is where I got off camera. I removed literally just this piece that normally bolts on, like right here. There was two T20s right here, and here there were these little push pin things. Now I'm at the point where I have my two holes, but I need to keep in mind the dimensions that I need, because I'm gonna be cutting it out and molding it, and I'm actually going to be putting a picture up right now of what I expect it to look like, and I'm basically going to try to copy these dimensions as much as I can. But before I do that, for my own personal use, I'm going to take this, just a sheet of paper, and I'm going to push it all along the seams here so I could get a general area of where it is, and punch a hole here so I know where the hole is. I took these out, I sketched it out, I cut it out with an X-Acto. I got my piece of aluminum metal that I'm going to be working with later, but first I'm going to start to draw out my sketches. I have the template of something that, you know, it's a size that I'm going to be needing. I have an idea of what I'm going to be getting to, and I'm going to start sketching. Okay, so this is where I'm at so far. I know you guys can't see it very well right now, but I just wanna, I kind of skipped the whole drawing process because I wasn't sure yet of any of the dimensions, obviously. So I'm gonna just trace it out with an X-Acto. I'm gonna cut it out, and then I'm gonna test it on the car and come back to you guys. So after doing my first test, it's a little too long, so it doesn't even fit in just to test it out. This that I sketched out lines up really well, like where it's supposed to meet with, where this hole here is supposed to meet with the hole here. So back to the drawing board, let's make another sketch. Alright, so this is pretty much how I expect it to sit in here. So the flap that my finger's on, I'm holding it because, well, it's not gonna hold by itself. The flap that my finger's on right now, this seems good. The hole is about where it should be. The longest side here, this is just gonna flop over, as well as this edge here, exactly where I put my line. It should like fold over, and this is what it's supposed to look like inside. It takes up about 3/4 of the grill, and I think it looks cool actually, especially if it's gonna be like a different color, like if it's gonna be blue or red, or I don't know, but I'm very happy with how it came out, and I think this is what I'm gonna stick with. Now with this out of the car, I'm gonna re-measure all my dimensions, and then I'm gonna finally put it onto my very first aluminum copy, and then we're gonna test it on the car again, and if I like it, well, I'm gonna just flip the sketch over and it should be the same for the other side. So far I'm in about about, I'd say half an hour, something like that. Sketching it and really figuring out all the dimensions was really the longest part, but I'll give you guys a finalized dimension list once I figure it all out for the last time.
It's not that I don't love you. It's not that I love you. It's not that I don't love. It's not that.
Okay, so I think this is the final draft. This is still 2.5 inches. This is 4 inches, and without the top here that folds, it's a I give it like what, half a millimeter? No, I give it half a centimeter on the top. You're expecting something like that. This side, this side is still 2 inches and 1.125 inches long from the point here to the top here. This whole section here is just a cutout, so it cuts out here, and this back piece folds X with X. This side here is about 1.5 inches long, and this is about 3.5 centimeters where it lies flat here. I'm probably gonna cut around here just to make it pretty and seamless. On the other side, it's pretty much the same thing, 1.5 inches, the length here as it is here. This is again just a cutout, flaps in the back. This X should meet around here, and this I made it a little short on my template, but give it about 0.5 centimeter as well. Now that this is done, I think I'm gonna go straight to my aluminum paper. It's pretty thick, and I'm gonna start tracing it out, and then I'll eventually cut it out. Alright, so this is my final product. I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. These studs I'm gonna end up cutting them off, but like honestly, it's a solid piece. It came out just as I wanted it. I wanted just something subtle. The angle that I gave it is just enough. It's exactly what I wanted. To punch out these holes, I used this metal hole punch, and I just kept going at it until it punched a hole. And I had a bolt and nut configuration that I bought from I think it was from Wish, and I had all these little ones. I used these. I don't even know what size that is, but point is, I'm really happy at how it came out. I'm actually ecstatic on how it came out. Now again, I'm not going to show you guys the procedure of doing it twice. I'm just going to show you what it looks like on the car. These are all the dimensions. Take a screenshot of it if you want. So I showed you guys how I did it. I showed you guys the final product. Again, I'm just truly happy with how it turned out. I think it worked out phenomenally well. I hope it stands up to the pressure of like wind and stuff. I hope it doesn't fold. I know it is a little malleable, which is why I easily was able to work with it. But yeah, I think it turned out really cool for this. I barely, it didn't cost me anything. I did it at home. I think it was like 10 bucks for the sheet of metal. I had some tools that regular home tools, and that's it. I'm really happy you guys stopped by on my channel. If you want to suggest this video to anyone else that has a 3 Series, please do so. Share that video with them. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put it down in the comments box down below. I think next video, by now, I think you guys should be up to date. Next video, if you guys want to see me install an intake from Burger Motorsports on my N55, subscribe and stay tuned, because we're finally going to start getting some real power in this car. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I want to remind you guys to always drive what drives you, and I'll be catching you guys in the next video. Peace.